Hello everyone and welcome to a discussion on the PlayStation conference that we got yesterday. So today I just wanted to go through and give my thoughts on the console itself, the games that we've seen both new and not so new, and just give my opinion overall on everything. So let's just dive straight in with the console itself. So we got the price, which is $359.99, which is pretty much what I think everyone else was expecting, around $350. So it isn't a bad price. It isn't what I was hoping for. I was really hoping Sony was going to lowball it and go for like $299.99. But those are dreams, and dreams are supposed to be destroyed. So I guess that makes sense. So the question is whether I'm going to buy this new console. The truth is, I don't know. Pre-orders have already gone out and they are sold out instantly, so I'm definitely not pre-ordering it. But I'm still not sure if I'm going to even buy it. And here's why. The launch titles that are with the PlayStation 5 are Spider-Man. That's it. That's it. Alright, well, it isn't it. There are more, but that's the only ones I'm interested in. So I'm going to go through all of the games that are launching on the PlayStation 5. And then I'll tell you the ones I am interested in. I'll tell you why it's only Spider-Man. So we have Astro's Playroom, which is obviously that weird game that comes with every single PlayStation. I'm not ever interested in that. We have Demon's Souls, which I am interested in. Destruction All-Stars, which I am not interested in. We have Spider-Man, both the normal edition and the Ultimate Edition. And we have Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Now, I'm only interested in Spider-Man. Here's why. It is the only game that is launching exclusively on PlayStation 5. So, all in all, I'm interested in Spider-Man, Demon's Souls, and Sackboy. Those are the three games that have caught my eye from launch day. The problem is, Demon's Souls is available on PC straight away. And Sackboy: Big Adventure is available on PS4 straight away. So, the only game launching exclusively to PlayStation 5 on launch day is Spider-Man. And I don't know if I want to pay £359 on launch day for one game. Now obviously that's just my opinion. You may have a completely different one to me. I do already have a PC and a PS4, so that's why the only game that is launching is Spider-Man for me. Because I can get both Demon's Soul and Sackboy on the consoles I already own. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. So I don't know if I'm going to bother getting it on launch, just because there is only one game that I'm interested in on launch. Okay, so now we're going to go and get into the beefy games section. There's a few games I was interested in. I'm only going to talk about them and not the ones that I wasn't interested in. So let's just jump straight in with the first one, which is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now obviously I said earlier I'm super excited for this one. It looks like a lot more of what we got in the first game, which is all I could ask for from a Spider-Man sequel, and I absolutely love everything I've seen from it. I love the setting. I love it being around Christmas. I love the snow because, you know, snow in video games is my jam. I love that. And it looks absolutely stunning as well, running on a PlayStation 5. But considering it's the only the launch title that I'm interested in on the PlayStation 5, I'm not sure if I'm going to bother upgrading to a PlayStation 5. I might just keep my PS4 until we get some more games. I'm not really sure. It depends on how much I want to play Spider-Man when it releases. So obviously my hopes for this game are for a bit of a bigger map. I'm not sure how you can make New York bigger, but if they could find a way, that would be great. And just for a good story overall too. Now from what we've seen from the trailer, it looks like the story of this game is going to be good. It looks pretty exciting, and the cutscenes look absolutely great as well. So next up we have Hogwarts Legacy. Now this one's really interesting. I didn't expect it to get announced yesterday. It was kind of a shock. This has been flown around on the internet for quite a while, the big Harry Potter RPG that people have been talking about, and I am super excited that we finally got the name and we got to see it as well. From the trailer, this looked like it's going to be really good. You know, the monsters and the creatures looked absolutely amazing, and we don't know much about how it's gonna play, but the setting and, you know, the character design, everything we've seen in that trailer, if that holds up to be how it is in the actual game, looks really promising, and I'm super excited for it. What I want from this game is for it to be an RPG that plays similar to The Witcher. That kind of style of gameplay would be pretty nice. That's all I could really ask for from this game. I know someone said that the spell casting, they would like it if it was similar to Fable. which I agree with. I think that'll be really cool for this game. So yeah, I am super excited for this one. I cannot wait to see gameplay from it. Probably later next year, I would imagine. Yeah, I think it's got a 2021 release date, so we should see something next year. I am excited for that one. Next up, we have Black Ops Cold War. Now, we got the campaign footage. Now, this looked really, really fun. It looked like classic Call of Duty. It was very over-the-top, sort of Fast and the Furious type stuff. Man, this looked like it's going to be so much fun. The sound design looked great. Now, the graphics, I've said this since I first seen Black Ops Cold War. They don't look as impressive to me as Modern Warfare. I think Modern Warfare looked much better in terms of graphics and lighting. But Black Ops Cold War, sorry, does hold its own, and it definitely does look good. If not, it doesn't look as good as Modern Warfare, but it still does look good. And it looks like a whole lot of fun. The campaign looks great. I'm super excited to play the multiplayer as well. They're doing a PlayStation Alpha this weekend, so I'm super excited to jump in and try that for myself. I'll have a video coming up in the weekend with my thoughts on that once I get my hands on it. But yeah, I am very excited for Black Ops Cold War overall. Both the campaign multiplayer and the zombies as well. The zombies looked very interesting from what we've seen in the last trailer. It looked like they're going for a lot more of a creepy vibe with the flashlight in the darkness. I am so excited for Black Ops Cold War. So the next one that caught my interest was Resident Evil Village. This isn't a new one. I think it got announced last year or earlier this year. I really don't know. Everything just kind of blends together at this point. So Resident Evil Village, I am very, very, very excited for. I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil. I loved Resident Evil 7 and the earlier games. I wasn't sure when they first made Resident Evil 7. I wasn't sure if I would like the kind of style that they were going for in that sort of first person, more kind of horror stuff. But I did. I loved Resident Evil 7. It was so much fun to play. So Resident Evil 8, man, I am so excited. I've said this for every game I come out. I just say, yeah, I'm so excited. But it's true. I am very, very, very excited. I love my horror games. I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil Village looks like it's going to be a great time, and I cannot wait to play that. Okay, so next up we have a Deathloop. Now, this game kind of confuses me, to be honest. I think I understand the premise. It's that you kind of have to go out and assassinate these targets, but you have to find a way to get them together so you can kill them in like one sort of loop. And you keep doing it over and over until you get it perfect and you manage to kill them both, hence the loop. But the thing that confuses me about the game is the multiplayer aspect, because they show at the end of every trailer that there's someone trying to kill you as well, and that person is your friend, or maybe someone online. I don't know how that works. But there is some kind of multiplayer aspect to it, and it does really confuse me. It isn't very clear to me, but I don't know. Either way, it looks like it's going to be a fun time, and I am pretty excited for a Deathloop as well. So another game I'm super excited for is Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. This was a little teaser trailer we got, so we don't know how the game plays, whether it's like a traditional Five Nights at Freddy's or something completely different. But it looked like it's going to be something a bit different, and I'm really excited for it. I did not guess there was Five Nights at Freddy's when I first seen it. It wasn't until I seen the animatronic on the shelf that I knew, and I was like, hang on a second. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. So I'm really excited to see what they've got for this new game. I played the VR game, the latest one that they released, and that was a ton of fun. And it kind of brought me into the series. I played the first one when it released, and it was okay. And I kind of left it until the VR version, and man, that was a lot of fun. So I'm really excited to see what they do this time around. I'm not sure if this is a PS5 exclusive or if it's coming to PC as well. I'd imagine that it's coming to both PS5 and PC, since that's what all of their previous games have done, as well as the VR version. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for, at least, to get a bit of both worlds there. But yeah, super excited for that one too. Okay, and finally, the last game that really excited me was Demon's Souls, which of course got announced earlier this year. Super excited for that. It's weird that, again, it's coming straight to PC on launch, which kind of steers me away from getting a PlayStation 5. I didn't expect it to come straight to PC, but that is what they're doing. So good for them. I'm super happy for it. I love when games launch on PC and console. Best of both worlds. So yeah, obviously Demon's Souls, the remaster. I didn't play the original Demon's Souls. I only played Dark Souls. So this is kind of like a new game for me entirely. It looked really gorgeous from what we've seen. The graphics looked absolutely great. and I'm just so excited to go in and die over and over and over again for the first time. Really excited for Demon Souls. So that pretty much covers all of the games that I was interested in. The entire conference itself, I think, was really good. It was one of the best conferences we've had this year in terms of, how many games were shown and stuff. Because there wasn't any filler or anything like that. They just showed games, console. And that's exactly what I wanted from these type of conferences. I think overall it is the best one we've had all E3. Well, Summer Game Festival, I suppose. So yeah, the conference was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I liked a lot of the games we've seen. I'm really excited to see more on that Harry Potter game. I'm still questioning whether I should get a PlayStation for Spider-Man. I guess we'll see closer to the time how much I want to play it. Really excited for Resident Evil and Demon Souls, of course. And that's about it. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and why not check out some other content while you're here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.